Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new page, which is the shop page. So the shop page is going to contain all products that we have. So the shop page is going to have a navigation bar, the same navigation bar of course, and also it's going to have the footer. But the content is going to be different. So the content is going to be all the products that we have in our e-commerce shop. So first of all, here I'm going to create a new file. Make sure that you are in this area. And then I'm going to create a new file called shop.html. And since the code is going to be similar, I'm going to copy some code that we already created in the index, from the index. So I'm going to head over to the index, and from the index, first I'm going to copy this part, the body, from the beginning all the way to the opening tag of the body. And then I'm going to paste it in the shop. And here in the shop, I'm going to change the title. I'm going to say here, shop. Here I'm going to say shop. And here I'm going to say in the index, I'm going to say instead of document, I'm going to say home. The next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy the lower part, which is the script and the closing tag of the body and the closing tag of the HTML. So I'm going to copy these three, and then I'm going to paste them in the shop. So in the shop here, I'm going to give myself some space, and then I'm going to paste these three. So now this is the shop page. Let me save and let me open the shop page. So in the browser, I'm going to go instead of index, I'm going to say here shop.html. And as you can see, the content is empty. So we need to add here the navigation bar. So I'm going to head on over back to the index, and then in the index, I'm going to copy the navigation bar. I'm going to close this navigation bar, and then I'm going to copy the navigation bar, and then I'm going to paste it in the shop. So I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to save, and I'm going to test this. Let me refresh. And as you can see, now we have a navigation bar in the shop.html. We have this navigation bar. Let's also add the footer. So I'm going to again head on over back to the index. And from the index, I'm going to go to the footer. Remember, this is the footer. So I'm going to close the footer, and then I'm going to copy the footer code, and then I'm going to paste it here below the navigation bar. I'm going to paste it here. And then I'm going to save. Let me close this. Let me close it. And let me also close the navigation bar one more time. So we have here the nav bar, and we have the footer. Let me now click on File and then Save All. And let me here refresh. So the shop now will have the following. It will have the navigation bar and it will have the footer. However, we want to add content. So the content is going to be products. So remember, if you go back to the home page, you'll find that we have here products. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to display all of the products that we have. So instead of displaying 4 products, I'm going to display so many products, almost all of the products that we have. Therefore, I'm going to copy the code from the index. Remember, if you go to the index one more time, you'll find that we have the featured section, which is this. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it between the navigation bar and the footer. I'm going to paste it here. And now if I save and head on over to the browser and refresh, and let me go now to the shop. I'm going to go to the shop.html. So now in the shop.html, you'll find that we have navigation bar, and we have 4 products, and we have the footer. And we don't want to display only four products. Instead, we want to display all of the products. So how can we do this? How would we do this? To do this, we can copy. Remember, we can copy these products in the shop here. We have this row, and inside this row we have these products. So you can copy these products from here all the way to this, and then you can paste that once, twice, and 3 times. Now if you save and refresh, you'll find that we will have now so many products. As you can see, we will have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 products, and we can add as many products as we want. But we need to work first on the design. So as you can see here, we have a problem with the design. The design, the area here, the starting area of the products is behind the navigation bar. So we need to push this in order to be displayed below the navigation bar, not behind the navigation bar. And to do this, we can here increase the margin